today's video is just gonna be an updated makeup tutorial. I'm trying a new Rebel today. This is the iced vanilla berry, and I thought it was gonna taste disgusting, but it actually tastes so good. I did do my brows off camera because they're the most difficult for me to do, and I haven't done my brows in a long time, so I had to see if I still got it. But we're gonna get into the makeup routine now, so keep on watching. I know my voice sounded a little high pitched, but it's okay. I actually really wanted to do this because I saw another creator do it, and I just thought it was so fun and interesting, and it's going to be like a little yap session for us girlies. So yeah, these are how many concealers that I have, and I don't think any of them match my current shade right now. This is the foundation I'm going to be using. This is my She Glam foundation, and I feel like it's a little bit too dark for me. It's in the shade Mocha, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit too dark for me. Like, we might have to mix it with another color because I'm currently in my winter shade, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna do one dot of that, and then I'm gonna mix it in with my concealer, probably the H&B Cosmetics one, the lighter one, and we're just gonna mix those two together. It's gonna be like kind of like not a full glam look, but just my updated makeup routine if I was to like want to go out or something, but I don't want to do something heavy. And then I apply it with the brush. I do have a mirror beside me, and I think that's too light, so we're gonna add an extra pump for good luck. That's too light too. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's much better. So I'm just gonna put that on my forehead, like the places that I would usually put my foundation, and that's like the perfect color match, so well done to me. I don't usually wear foundation because I usually just wear concealer because I find foundation to be a little bit too heavy for me sometimes, and it makes me feel a bit overstimulated. But we're gonna do it just for the purpose of this video today. And then I'm just gonna go in with a beauty blender. I'm gonna wet my beauty blender using this spray that IsoClean sent me, and I think it'll just be good because it's really good for your skin as well. So I'm just gonna wet it a little bit. Whoa. And then I'm just gonna blend my foundation into my skin. How is everybody? I hope everybody's okay. You know, how's life? How's all of that stuff? I'm gonna go in with my Curve Case by Made by Mitchell. I actually use two bronzing palettes. I use this one, the Curve Case by Made by Mitchell, and then when it gets to all like my powdered products, then I go in with the Morphe Atar That's Rich palette. I'm gonna use the Shade and Laid and Chocolate Charm. I rotate between these two, and I'm just gonna put that in the places that I would usually like contour and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't like this palette, but I actually really like it. I think it's really good. It's one of probably the makeup products that I just don't regret buying like ever, because it's just so good and it's easy to blend and stuff like that. But you gotta be careful because a little does go a long way, I won't lie. I'm not a makeup influencer or nothing, but I do like makeup, and for some reason every time I get like the camera out, my makeup doesn't want to do what it usually does. Like, it wants to act up, you know? Obviously you're gonna look a little crazy when you're doing your contour. Like, everybody looks a little bit crazy. And don't worry, my eyes are not gonna stay like this. I'm gonna do something else to my eyes, but I just needed that base to be there for when it's time for me to do my like eye makeup and stuff. I'm not doing nothing crazy, just a little smoky eye. I'm eventually gonna blend all this out with concealer and stuff like that, but I'm just doing like a rough basically like a rough outline of where I want it to go. And then with that same beauty blender, I will just go over it like so. Then I'm gonna use one of the peachy colors, the peachy red colors, just to do my what's it called, my blush. I add this step in now as well, and that also helps me to just navigate for when it's time to like obviously set my powdered stuff. I definitely will say over the years I've gotten better at my makeup, which is it's really nice. Obviously as a girl, like, it's hard when you're trying to learn how to do makeup when people are judging you and stuff like that, but I was like, I just want to learn how to at least do a good base and stuff like that, and then the rest, everything else will just have to fall into place or whatever. But yeah, and then I just blend that in with my contour like that kind of thing, and just basically give myself like a nice base to work with. But yeah, I don't think we should be judging anyone, okay? learn at our time. Some people are really good at makeup and some people just can't really grasp the concept of it. I really shouldn't be drinking that Red Bull right now because it's literally like 10 o'clock at night. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? And to be honest, it doesn't really matter how you put on your concealer because everybody does it differently, but I just put it where normally like I want my brightness to be and stuff like that. So it's just here. A lot of people like to put theirs on really neat and stuff like that, but I just put it on because I'm gonna blend it all anyway, like that. Again, I know I look a little crazy, it's okay. And then with my other mirror on this side, I'm just gonna fan that into place and let it dry. You want it to get a little bit tacky because that's how you get proper full coverage. Like, don't be blending like your liquid stuff, like especially like your concealers, too fast, because then you're just wiping away all that coverage. Let it get a little bit dry and a little bit tacky and you'll see what I mean. So we're just gonna let that dry.
Even if I arrive for hours after my box is delivered,
and then I'll get my same beauty blender and then I'll just blend it in. It kind of like defines your cheekbone, if you can see what I mean. Again, you're gonna look a little crazy for this part too, but it's okay, because we're then gonna go in with like our powdered products and set everything into place. I'm not an MUA or nothing, this is just what works for me, you know? And then I'll start by blending this side out. You might not want to blend out your concealer like this, but this is just how I like to do it. And then again, with my beauty blender, I'm just going to go in and just get rid of any harshness. Forgot to show that part. I actually ended up going in with my H&B Cosmetics one in the lighter shade, and I also used this one. As you can see, the shades are just very different because I realized I wanted a more lighter under eye. Don't be afraid to blend it into your hair, okay? Like, we're gonna fix it. Again, I know I look a little crazy, but who doesn't look crazy when they're doing their makeup, okay? Dab the excess off, and then I will just start setting my makeup where I usually set it. And you'll kind of see what I mean by everything comes together, because this is when I like my makeup really starts to like fall into place. I like to press my setting powder in instead of just letting it sit, because I feel like I get a better coverage that way. Don't worry, we're gonna fix this situation here. See how it just works well, like it comes together. And then I'm now gonna go in and start bronzing and contouring and all of that stuff with my powdered products. This is the Morphe 8R That's Rich palette, and it just has like your brightener, your bronzers, your contour, your blush, your highlighters, and all that stuff. It has all of that stuff that you need, especially if you're a beginner and you just want a palette that has everything inside. I think this is a really good palette to use. See how like the color is starting to come back into my face now? I'm not looking so like white and pale. You see what I mean? I just love this palette. Oh my god, it's just so good. And we're gonna do my nose contour. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of blush on the higher parts of my cheeks. I like to put a little bit on my nose. As you can see, I'm starting to look a little human, you know, it's looking cute. I'm getting there. Now we're gonna go to my eyes and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna like set all of that and do all of that stuff. Oh Lord. For my eyes, I'm gonna use the Beauty Bay palette, the Rich palette. I got 3 of these for like £30 and it was like the best deal ever. I love that for me. I want to use this one just because it has like all of like your browns, your neutrals and all that type of stuff that you would use to just do your base. I'm literally just gonna darken up my crease like so. Like, it's only a little something, but it's just gonna make it like, it's just gonna make my eyes pop. Do you know what I mean? If I can find the brush. Gives it a little sparkle. For my under eye, I'm just gonna go in and use a little black, a deep dark black eyeliner because I want my eyes to pop. So I'm just gonna go along my waterline. I've literally been doing this for so many years that like it's just easy for me to do. Like, you see that? Period. Anyway, and then I like to put some mascara. I've had this one for so many years and it still hasn't run out, and I refuse to replace it because I can't find any other mascara that makes my bottom lashes look like the way they're about to look. And then I'll just put this on. There is no way. It's okay. You just gotta let it dry and then you can scrape it off. No need to panic. Fix this off camera and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then obviously I'll just come back when I'm doing my lip liner, because obviously I don't want to bore you guys by making you sit there while we wait for it to dry together. And now we're gonna do my lips, and I'm just gonna get some cotton pads because I was wearing lip balm, and we're just gonna take that off. And get into the lips. I'm gonna use my favorite lip liner from Kiko Milano and we're gonna do a little lip combo. I know you guys are thinking this is like a really dark color, but it's okay. Just keep watching. And then I'm gonna blend it in with my finger. And then it'll start looking a little bit like this, but we're not gonna keep it this way. I'm gonna get a little nude lipstick and I'm gonna put it in between. I actually need to find the brush that I used to blend it out. Give me 1 second. Okay, I can't find it, so I'm just gonna use literally a random brush that I have in my drawer, which is gonna be this one. And we're gonna put a little bit of pink in the middle. this is my favorite one. I usually use another one, it just depends. I've literally got so many glosses. I've got this one, I've got this one, I have this gloss, and I also have the Fenty Beauty Fuchsia Flex gloss, and then I also have so many. I have these ones from Primark, these ones, and then I also have this one, but this one's finished, so it should probably go in the bin, and I can't find my other ones. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to use the Fenty Beauty one because I feel like it will take away from the lip combo, so I feel like we're just gonna use the one that I usually like to go for, which is this one. If you're not a fan of thick gloss, I wouldn't get this one. This is a very like thick gloss, but like it gives a very nice base. I love it, and it lasts all day, so you don't have to worry about reapplying. And we're gonna do a little bit of highlighter. I don't know if I'm gonna use this palette or just use the highlighter that I usually use. I usually use this highlighter. I think maybe we will use this one, but let's see which ones they have in here. We're just gonna go in with my regular one that I usually use. And I'm gonna put it on the higher parts of my cheek here. I don't like too much highlight, but I like there to be enough to see, for people to see that I do have highlight on. I know some people like a lot, but I don't. And then I'm gonna put some on my nose. And then if I can find a little tiny brush, I'm gonna put some in the corner of my eye. And that is my finished look on my makeup and my base, my updated makeup tutorial. I don't like doing too much on a regular basis. This is basically me doing like a full glam. Like if I was gonna go out to dinner, a friend's birthday or something like that, this is what I would do. But usually on my channel I just do like a simple like 5-minute one, which some people might think it's a lot, but I don't. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually enjoyed this video a lot, and it was actually really fun to film. I like doing my makeup. I haven't done my makeup like this in a long time, but you know, I just wanted to feel real cute, real pretty. I've got nowhere to go, but I'm gonna take some pictures or something. I don't know, maybe make like a few TikTok videos and then take it all off and go to bed. But I just wanted to do a little quick update. Also, my eyebrows are finally growing. This has never happened to me before, so if you've ever had your eyebrows like waxed or threaded, please let me know, because I don't want them to get too thick. But yeah, like I don't know, I've tried plucking them up. Plucking them absolutely hurts and I hate it. But yeah, my eyebrows are finally growing. I actually only filled them in a little bit, so I'm actually quite surprised. I filled them in a little bit, and then that was literally all I did. And I'm gonna link the products that I use down in my bio if you want to get some for yourself. I don't know. And if you're a beginner, I hope like this makeup tutorial could help you. Maybe do a little something extra. Maybe you've been struggling to do something or find like, what am I trying to say? Maybe you've been struggling to like figure out where to place your makeup, like your contours, your blushes, your powders and stuff like that. And yeah, I hope maybe this could help somebody. I will see you guys for my next video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, I can take criticism really well, so let me know. But obviously don't do too much now, okay? There's a difference between criticism and then being a basic hater. But other than that, I will see you guys for my next video.